Dear parents, welcome to our online classes of our institution. Students, you are not supposed to send these videos and classes to anybody else. If found so, we'll take severe action against with you. Dear students, due to the problem of COVID, the online classes are engaged by our institutions, and you should use these classes effectively and enrich your knowledge. We are grateful to our teaching staff and our office staff to engage in these video classes. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Hello students, how are you all? Due to COVID-19, we couldn't meet face to face. Anyhow, we need to start our academic year. I am your social science teacher for this academic year. Let us start our video lesson. In your previous classes, you already studied in social science the three parts. They are history, political science and geography. But here in 8th standard, you are going to study again three more parts. They are political science, sociology, economics and business studies. So here there are 6 parts. First of all, let us study one lesson in history, the sources. You already studied history in your previous classes also. What is history, children? History. History is a systematic study of past events. Otherwise, history is a record of past events. Herodotus was considered as the father of history. History word is derived from Greek word historia, which means enquiry. The person who studies about the past are called as historians. Historians are similar to an advocate. The advocates present their arguments in the court based on the evidences and sources of the case. Likewise only, the historians also collect the sources, subject them to critical examination and then write the history. So how they are writing the history? Historians, how they are writing the history? Historians collect the sources, subject them to critical examination, analyze them and then write the history. So without sources, there is no history. So our first lesson in history is sources. Then let us study about sources. What are sources, or what is source? Human beings had created many things to lead their life from ancient years. That is, since ancient years. These things were remained and are called as sources. For example, agricultural tools used by the people, ancient people, temples, coins, monuments, etc. are considered as sources. So, then in the sources, it is mainly divided into 2 types. How many types? 2 types. One is literary sources, next one is archaeological sources. Sources may be divided into 2 types, literary sources and archaeological sources. Literary sources again subdivided into 2 types. They are written source again the written literature divided into two types. That is native literature and foreign literature. So this written literature again divided into two types. Likewise, the archaeological sources also divided into two types. Four types. They are inscriptions. Second one is coins. Third one is monuments. Fourth one, other ruins. Again, we will discuss all these completely. One by one, we will discuss. First is literary sources. What do you mean by the literary sources? Literary sources, already they were in the form of writing. Literature can bring the contemporary social life of the time of the writer alive to us. Alive persons, those who are written the literature, it is called as a written literature. In the written literature, I already told you there are two types. Which one? Native literature and foreign literature. So here now, native literature and foreign literature, together it comes under the written sources. So written sources, how many types are? Two types. Native source, otherwise native literature and foreign literature. Let us learn again what do you mean by native literature and what do you mean by the foreign literature. See, native literature means the name itself indicates that the writers are native. Native means the Indian people. Literature created by Indian native languages is called a native literature. Here the people of India, scholars of India, otherwise writers of India created the literature. It is called the native literature. That also created in which language? The native language. Which are the native languages? Sanskrit, Prakrit, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Marathi, Kashmiri, Gujarati and also Oriya. And also even in Dakshin Kannada etc. we are speaking many native languages. Which are all the native languages of Dakshin Kannada? Tudu, Konkani, Urdu, Byari, etc. are the native languages. Let us learn about the native literatures. Kautilya's Arthashastra. Kautilya is also called as Chanakya. He was a guru and guru and minister of Chandragupta Maurya. And Kautilya written Arthashastra. Next one, King Hala wrote Gata Saptasati. What King Hala written? Gata Saptasati. Next one, Mudra Rakshasa, written by Vishankadatta. Next one is Kalhana wrote Raja Tarangini. Kalhana wrote what? Raja Tarangini. And Banabhatta was a court poet of Harsha. He written autobiography of Harsha, that is Harsha Charita. And Tariki Farishta written Firosha written Tariki Farishta. And also Chand Gandai, court poet of Prithviraj Chauhan, he wrote Prithviraj Raso. Next, one of the famous Kannada poet, Pampa, he written Vikramarjuna Vijaya in Kannada. So, these are all the important native literatures of native literatures. Next, the foreign literatures. What do you mean by the foreign literature? The name itself indicates that literature written by the foreigners. Many foreigners come to India as a travelers, ambassadors, businessmen, officials and missionaries, having recorded their observation and experiences in their works. foreigners were visited India, and also they were observed Indian culture, Indian kings, rules, administration and all. Now, important foreign literatures. Megasthenes wrote Indica, Fahian wrote Boku was a Buddhist pilgrim. And next, another one Buddhist Korean sang, he written C.U.K. Next one, Ptolemy wrote Geography of India. And next one is Muhammad Qasim Farishta wrote Tariq-i-Farishta. So, then next one, Mughal Emperor Babur. He composed Tuzuk-i-Babri. These are all the foreign literatures. Next, let us learn about the oral literature. What do you mean by the oral literature? You have in the classes also oral exams you have heard. Oral exams there is no writing. So oral means orally you have to answer. So here oral literature is folk story, folk song, folk legends, ballads and other than from one person to another by word of mouth. Since the beginning of human life, human beings are passing on their experiences in the form of story, songs, ballads, orally from generation to generation. So this from one generation to next generation, the literature is transferred orally. So this is understood by the next some oral literature, such as oral stories of Nayakas of Chitradurga, Kempe Gowda's oral stories about Tipu Sultan, Sangoli Rayana, and also Kittur Rani Chennamma and Sindhura Lakshmana, about Meadows Taylor. About them we have heard too many oral stories, oral folks, oral source. If songs are ballads, in Kannada it is called as Janapada Hadugalu or Janapada Kathagalu. Then even each and every place also there is some history, and they were all your grandold parents were there. For each and every place they may say some stories. So that comes under the oral source. Oral source means oral literature. Next one, archaeological source. The archaeological source is the second source. In archaeological sources, what do you mean by the archaeological sources? They were not found on the surface of the earth, but they were deep hidden inside the earth. In the archaeological sources, there are four types: inscriptions, coins, monuments and other ruins. So, inscriptions, mainly the inscriptions were written on the rocks, the pillars, otherwise the rocks means it is showed that rock only. Next, it is also written in the metal, ivory or terracotta. Terracotta in sense, it is burnt bricks. It also written on the burnt bricks. Again, the important sources, Ashoka's inscriptions. Ashoka has written too many inscriptions. He inscribed too many inscriptions and many languages are also written, but this is in the Prakrit language. Many languages were written: Kannada, Tamil, Telugu and other languages. Next one, Samudramugupta's Allahabad pillar, Pulakeshi's second Ayurveda inscription is also available. Pulakeshi's administration is written in that. Karavela's Haigumpa, that Hathigumpa inscription is also found. Next one is Uttarameru inscription. It includes the administration of the Cholas. Uttarameru inscription includes the administration of Chola kings and also their social and religious life also written in that Uttarameru inscription. Next about the coins. Coins are day-to-day life in answer you already know. We are using the coins used for economic transactions. Here Samudragupta's coins were showed. 7 different types of coins were made by Samudragupta. Samudragupta was a famous king of Gupta dynasty and their age is also considered as golden age. So too many gold coins were minted during the time of Samudragupta. And what are the uses of coins? You have to remember what are the uses of coins. How the coins are helpful. It helps to know the geographical extent of the ruler. Coins help us to know the geographical extent. Who minted the coins, since we can understand. They also help us to know the language of the administration and titles of the kings and their religion, economic conditions and metal technology, etc. are also understood because of the coins. So there are many helpful things because of the coins. Samudragupta was a lover of music also. So Samudragupta playing on Veena also minted in the coin. So that shows that Samudragupta was a lover of music. And also he conducted Ashwamedha Yaga also. Next, Gautamiputra Shatakarni's coins. Gautamiputra Shatakarni was also minted many coins and also he defeated the king Nahapana, and in his Nahapana's coin he erased his Nahapana's name and written Gautamiputra Shatakarni's names. That also found in the coins available of Gautamiputra Shatakarni's coin. Next one, the Roman coin available in Bangalore. This shows that even the Bangalore had a trading contact with the Romans. And next one is monuments. Monuments are nothing but the temples, then again palaces, forts, pillars, etc. This is the Vijayapura's Whispering Gallery. Vijayapura's Whispering Gallery, a little bit whispering time, we are going to hear the louder sound. And Gol Gumbaz. Even Gol Gumbaz also famous for the sounds. Once we are shouted it, we are going to hear the echo 7 times. So that is a Gol Gumbaz's famous feature. Next one, Taj Mahal. You already learned that the Taj Mahal is famous for Shah Jahan's love towards Mumtaz. For the sake of love, he constructed that. Next one, Chittoor's Vijay Stamba. It was constructed by Rana Kumbha for the victory. It is also called as victory pillar also. Chittoor it was built Vijay Stamba victory pillar. Next, cave paintings of Ajanta, Ellora, Elephanta caves. These 3 pictures are Ajanta, Ellora and Elephanta caves. They are famous for the paintings. Ajanta, Ellora, Elephanta are famous for the paintings. Even in the history, we are able to study that ancient people also, they were very good in painting. Next one, Temple of Aihole Pattadakallu. These temple structures also very different. Ancient temples are, but the structure of the temples were found different. Temple of Aihole was the first one, and Temple of Pattadakallu. These structures were constructed in the ancient period. Next one, Monument of Nalanda. It is one of the oldest university, and many students from faraway places came here for the study. So it was a famous center for education. That is the Nalanda University. And there is a story about Buddha also visited there. And madrasa built by Muhammad Gawan is also another one famous center for education. Next, this one is a fort of Srirangapatna. This is Srirangapatna fort. It is famous for defense technology monument throw light on the contemporary religion aspects. Monuments throw light on contemporary religious aspects, technology, economic growth, scientific knowledge, and creativity. They were kept inside the fort of Srirangapatna. Next one is the last one, other ruins. In other ruins, these are the things belonging to the terracotta things. Some of the terracotta toys, bangles, seals and beads are other ruins. Here you are able to see that some of the beads and also these are the seals. These are also famous for sources. And biological ruins. Biological ruins are nothing but the dead animals and birds and trees are bones. The dead animals, birds and trees fossils. And here the next picture there is here. Carbon-14 method in the accurate period of ruins are also calculated. Carbon-14 method is the accurate period of time of the bones where biological fossils can be decided. These are all the pictures of the plants which were kept inside the earth. So these are all available for us during the time of excavations. And Sannathi in Yadgir district, here also excavation time, many of the ruins were found. Rajgardas of Dottabellapura, here also many excavation time, the other ruins were found in these places. So this much for this Arikemedu in Tamil Nadu. Here also many ruins were found, other ruins. So this much for your lesson in the sources.